What's up, guys? It's your boy, Mr. Cosby. I just wanted to check in with y'all, see how y'all doing today, live from, Thailand and stuff. And I don't really know who need to hear this, but this is what I need to let y'all know for right now. For real, listen, man. It's not gonna be easy. If they told you it was gonna be easy, guess what? They lied. It's not gonna be easy, y'all. It's gonna be put some work in there. It's gonna be a lot of naysayers, a lot of people who say you can't do it. A lot of people don't want to see you win. A lot of people want to see you down and out. A lot of people want to see you not get past that threshold. A lot of people don't want to see you cross that finish line. But I'm here to tell you, man, listen, you're gonna do it. You're gonna do it. Keep going, man. Don't stop. Whatever you do, don't stop. Don't let them trick you up off the game, off your game, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I don't care what they say. I don't care what they told you. I don't care. This is what I want you to really know. As long as you keep going, you ain't never lost. As long as you ain't turn it in, you never lost. As long as you ain't quit, you ain't never lost. You know, I'm a trader, and one thing people tell you about trading, until you close that trade, it's not a net loss. I don't care if you're 1,000, 10,000, a million, 10 million down. Until you close that trade, it's not a net loss. Okay? Hey, we ain't just been doing this. So if I don't care if you're having struggles going through school right now, keep going. I don't care if you're having troubles at work right now, keep going. I know some of y'all entrepreneurs, if you probably watch this channel, you're probably an entrepreneur. Listen, I know you want to give up, man. Keep going, man. One of the main things you got to keep doing too is keep educating yourself on whatever field that you're in. Trust me, I've been an entrepreneur most of my life, and listen, I done did it all. I ain't new to this. I've been doing this thing, man. I've been getting certificates, I've been getting licenses, I've been getting degrees. I've been doing all of that stuff, man, for years. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing to me. I've been doing it, and I know how it is and how it feels to want to quit. I know how it is and how it feels to want to give up. I know how it is to be down on your last dollar. I know how it is. You don't know how you're gonna put the money in your business or put it into paying your bills and stuff. I know how it is when you really want to take a vacation, but you know you got to re-up on something else. You know what I'm saying? I know how that is, man. Listen, keep going and keep educating yourself on whatever field you in. You know what I'm saying? And be prepared to pivot. Keep your ear to the ground on whatever it is you're doing, man. It's very possible for you to do it. Right now, you know, I trade, I live abroad. But also, speaking of that, you can't be afraid. You cannot be afraid to pivot and change your lifestyle. Whatever your lifestyle is, you can't be afraid to switch it up. If you see that your money getting real funny and you see that you ain't really having it like you're supposed to have it, don't be afraid to change. Stop trying to impress folks, man. Stop trying to impress them people. They don't care. They're not going to be there when you down and out. You can't pick up the phone and call them. You see what I'm saying? So listen, just realize that this is what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to you're going to have to pivot. You're going to have to change your life. You might have to downsize that car, man. You know what I'm saying? You might have to get up out of that 3, 4, 5 bedroom crib. You understand me? You might have to downsize to that 1 bedroom, that studio. You got kids, they might have to come over there. The kids might have to sleep in daddy's bed or mommy's bed or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that you can get back on top. You know what I'm saying? You might realize, hey, I ain't got enough money to get an apartment. Listen, I've been there. And guess what I had to do? I had to downsize to a car, to a van to live in that until I got back up on top, back to where I needed to be. You can't be afraid to be down because you're worried about how somebody perceive you. You understand what I'm saying? Forget about their perceptions because it ain't never really what you think it is anyway. And it ain't never what they think it is anyway. So don't be afraid to be yourself. Don't be afraid to counter their perceptions. Don't be afraid to let it all hang out. You ain't got to have folks know everything that you're doing anyway. But if they find out, so what? Stand on it. You got something you trying to do. You got a place you trying to go. You got things you trying to cover. You got goals you want to do. You understand what I'm saying? You here to win, man. So I just want to give y'all a shout out, you know what I'm saying? And just realize that, man, it's possible. I don't care where you at in life. I don't care how many degrees you got. I don't care how much education you got. I don't care how many ups and downs you've been through. I don't care how many businesses you had to open and close. Listen, I done did tens and twenties of them. I got degrees and licenses, certificates, all that stuff. I travel all around the world, and I can tell you right now, man, listen, work harder on yourself than you do at your job. You know what they say. Work harder on yourself than you do at your job. You understand what I'm saying? Do not let a job dictate to you who you are and where you're going to end up in life, because that ain't the answer. Don't let your degree and your licenses and stuff tell you who you are and where you're going to be in life, because that's not even where life ends or starts. You understand? Start and end as an original. Start and end as an original. Start and end as an original. Stop being a fucking copycat. Listen, a lot of people love to see you when they think you equal to them or less than them. Oh, they friendly as hell with you. They your best friend and stuff. Oh, they love. They don't even. Sometimes they don't even know. The only reason why they even acknowledging you because they think they bigger than you or they better than you. But the moment they realize that they really are not even anywhere where you at mentally and psychologically. See, you gotta understand, man. Swag, comfortability with who you are, confidence. They say it's a stain you can't wash off. You understand what I'm saying? So when you keep on working on being you, ain't nothing more powerful than being yourself. You know what I'm saying? A person can have millions of dollars in the bank, but then they spend most of their life trying to figure out the LeBron James dick size. You know what I'm saying? They don't really have no real character outside of whatever it is that other people say is cool to do. You know what I'm saying? So don't try to be what other people tell you to be, because in the end, you can never amount to all of the things that other people want you to be. You'll always dissatisfy other human beings. The main thing you need to satisfy is your peace of mind, your character, whatever it is that you believe in, and in yourself. That's it. That's the only thing that's important for you to satisfy. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna try to keep your head up, a lot of people gonna say, "Oh yeah, he thinks she too much." And woo. Listen. I am. I am. Because it's important for you to keep your head up and keep your self confidence. I am. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, but listen, if you're gonna do that, you're gonna have an ego. Then listen, that ego might help you in a lot of situations, because then it's gonna make you have to stand on everything that you're doing. It's gonna make you have to stand on it. You know what I'm saying? That ego gonna make you have to stand on it. You see what I'm saying? So you can't be playing when you put your ego on the line. You can't be playing. So you got to really work on it and stuff. Again, like I said, some of them, man, they acting like they cool with you when you at work. Yeah, because they think you on the same level as them. They not knowing that you got a business you running over here. You got this going on, and just mentally you in a whole nother place. But once they really, you could talk it even to your friends at work, and then you be trying to tell them, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do, because they're talkers. And they really think, oh yeah, because dreamers who don't do shit, they'll shake their head with you, because they don't really know that they're not gonna do nothing. But walk out that door and sign your resignation and say, I'm out to go achieve my dreams and my goals that I remember all that stuff I was telling you about. Remember all the shit that I was telling you I dream about. Remember all the things that I was talking about. Yeah, I really am about that life. I really do that. That is really who I am. Hell or high water. What's popping? I'm going to do it. See, a lot of people, they love to talk, but they don't really want to do this. Somebody said to me a long time, a couple years ago, that, oh man, they just ain't built like that. Some people ain't. Everybody tough when it comes to doing something about somebody else or talking about somebody else. But when they take that high power of perception and point it directly at themselves, come to find out, you ain't gonna do shit. Oh, you the one who don't really have no goals. Oh, you the one who really ain't gonna do nothing. Stop worried about what other people do. Just do you. You know what I'm saying? How the hell you got any energy to be worried about what other people do? Anytime I'm around somebody who got a lot of conversation about what other people doing, lets me know that they're not focused on themselves. And the only way they can make themselves feel better is by talking other people down. Let me tell you something what I learned in the last year, which I've known many years, but I've seen it so much in the last year. People will call other people fat. I guess because subconsciously they think that make them skinnier. People will call other people lazy, but you realize they the motherfucker who never get off the motherfucking couch. People call other people stupid. That's because subconsciously they believe that they don't compare and level up to other people intellectually. Anytime you see somebody standing around speaking negatively and ill about other people, usually the insecurity that's inside of them is what they're talking about on the outside. Oh, that nigga stupid. That's because they feel stupid. Oh, that person don't have no money. Maybe you don't have as much money as you wish you had. Or maybe the money you acting like you got, it ain't really yours. Maybe you just floating on the edge. You robbing Peter to pay Paul. You grandstanding. You showboating. But when we look under that thin veneer, we find out you really ain't standing on shit. Some people think that they impress you by their titles and their positions. But when you act like you ain't impressed, they get upset. Some people want to tell you about all their material possessions, but when you say I don't really own anything and I don't really care to, then they realize they don't have no conversation for you. I don't care about what your car you got. I don't care about your girlfriend, your wife. I don't care nothing about your degrees. I don't care about what kind of house you got. I don't care. Because you know why? Because I'm too focused on making myself better. Now, if you want to talk business, let's talk business. You know what I'm saying? You want to teach and educate and train, and I'm going to learn something from you, and I'm going to come out as a better human being by being associated with you. That's a different story. But as far as anything material, I'm not impressed. As far as anything that you've gained through a system that they told you have to gain, I done gained a lot of that shit. I can tell you right now, I'm not impressed with my shit, and I ain't impressed with nobody else's. Because I can tell you, no matter what certificate I got, it ain't take me to a millionaire status. No matter what degrees I got, it's never even taken me to a high-ass level. I done worked hard at jobs, and I can tell you that what an old school nigga told me one time, a long time ago, he said, the harder you work, the harder they gonna let you work. And man, it could never be more truer. The harder you work, the harder they're going to let you work. As long as you ain't standing for no principles and nothing that's going to compromise the person who's on top or above you, you know, they have books to tell you not to outshine the master and this and all that stuff. The moment you start doing that, whether you do it intentionally or unintentionally, it don't matter. People are going to take a problem with it. They're going to have a way with that. They got a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? So just shine like you're supposed to shine, man. Keep on trying to achieve your goals. Keep on pressing forward. If you got up at 7, get up at 6 tomorrow for the rest of the year. If you only worked out for 20 minutes, work out for a half an hour for the rest of the year. You understand me? If you only read one big book for this year, read 2 more books by the end of this next 2 months. You understand me? If you only save $10, save $30 more by the next month. Listen, you've got to work harder. You've got to work smarter. You've got to push through it. Don't be comparing. Don't be competing. See, a lot of y'all can't even work hard unless y'all have somebody to work against. See, that's when you know you're vibrating on a lower level. If the only way that you can determine whether you're a success is by gauging yourself against other people, then you're not a success. Because if you ain't got John D. Rockefeller money, you're going to always be a loser then. If you ain't got $400 billion, then you're always a loser. So who you compare yourself to? So anybody who you comparing yourself to, you making sure there's somebody you can be above. The only people you ought to be trying to be a higher, only person you got to try to beat is the person you was yesterday. That's it. Hey, it's your boy, Mr. Cosby, a.k.a. Mariah Ford. Hey, I hope that helps y'all, man. I hope that you take that with you. You know what I'm saying? I'll see y'all here, and y'all do the best y'all can and keep on pressing forward. Don't give up. Don't give in. Don't stop. No retreat. No surrender. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace, man.